Greetings, everybody. It's your girl, Kiara Washington Speaks, and welcome back to my channel. Here on this channel, we focus on sales content, lifestyle, fitness, an array of different things here. I wanted to come on here today, and I wanted to just give you all a few words of encouragement. First of all, I want to say that I appreciate every single person who takes the time out to watch, support, and subscribe to my content. I've said it several times. It really means a lot. I enjoy and revel in the fact that so many of you all are getting something out of this content. And it just continues to let me know that I am on purpose and on task. And that I'm walking in my purpose. So thank you all for all of your continuous support. I had a client call this past weekend. And if you're not aware, I have started doing some consulting on the side when it comes to all things sales, right? But I had a client call this past weekend. And first of all, my client, they're awesome, right? This client is awesome. They're great, very attentive, very much so intentional, and very sweethearted. But it reminded me of something that we kind of touched on during our one-on-one session. Now, I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. It is so key to have your goals listed and to always know what your why is when doing this work. So let me say that again. Having your goals listed, right? Knowing what it is that you want to accomplish while you're doing this, right? And it doesn't have to be super deep. Sometimes we make things extremely deep and they don't have to be deep. What are you here for? How long do you want to be here? What's the goal? What are you trying to accomplish, right? And then on top of that, what's your motivation? What's your why? I've shared multiple times, my mother, who passed away over 6 years ago, is my main why I've stayed the course and why I stayed the course as long as I had with this career path. But I want to impress upon you something, right? Because this work is not easy, right? It costs you something to do this, right? To deal with people at any capacity costs you something, right? It can be extremely draining. So let me just let you know this. I think it's so key to look at this portion of your life as truly and honestly a transition. I've said this before. I've worked with so many people in the sales arena who were quote unquote stuck. A lot of these people particularly did not know how to navigate their journey. So if you're listening to me right now, and you came to this page and you came across this video and you're interested, you're interviewing, you're looking to get at least into an entry-level sales position, I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. Don't stay there for a long time. Use this career path to pivot and transition as often as you need to. Let me say that again. Use this career path to transition. I've spoke on this before, but let me run this back. There are so many hard skills and soft skills that you probably already have that have helped you get the interview, right? That have helped you land the job, right? But then on top of that, there will be even more soft skills and hard skills that you will learn that will help you to transition into something else. I truly believe that this is why having goals, writing the goals down, looking at them often is so key. Because as I mentioned before, and I'm going to mention it again, I have watched a lot of people become extremely comfortable in an entry-level sales position. And I'm like, listen to me, y'all. I am talking about people who have been doing the same job for 10 plus years. And let me tell you, this is one of the major reasons. I said this on a previous video, but it bears repeating, okay? One of the main reasons why you really want to take yourself seriously, learn what you need to learn, network on the level you need to network on, do what you need to do. This is one of the main reasons why you need to do what you need to do. Because a lot of the people who have been in the same position 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 years, these people eventually tend to become the cancers of the establishment. They tend to become the cancers of the business. Now, this isn't any job that you do, right? This isn't any type of job you do. What you happen to learn about extremely tenured folks, for the most part, they are the biggest groaners, grumblers, complainers of the business, of the establishment, in the building, at the office, on the teams meeting. They tend to be the ones who have the most negative things to say. They are the negative Nancys. So, quick backstory. If you've been following me for quite some time, you know I started entry-level retail sales associate. Sometimes they call it a solution specialist. I feel like they change the title of this job constantly, but that was what I started out as, a solutions intel, whatever, in-store retail sales rep, right? I navigated from that to a business account manager. I navigated from that to a digital sales assistant, which was a digital redeployment sales specialist. When we went into COVID and COVID kind of just shook up stuff, I ended up working from home and doing a different role. And then from there, I became a business account manager. Let me express something to you all, because all these titles really mean nothing. Let me express something to you. Before I became a business account manager, let me just share this with you. I didn't know all that I needed to know to be successful in that role. I didn't. I wasn't even, let's just be real, I wasn't even the person who sold the most business at my old store. I wasn't even the rep who sold the most business. What I had, let me share something with you. What I had was a mentor who saw something in me. Here's the quick backstory about my mentor, y'all, because this may really help somebody. A lot of people see who you are before you see who you are. Let me run that back. There are people who have an objective view of you because they are looking at you and they see who you are even before sometimes you notice it. I had a mentor who worked in a completely different state. He wasn't even my mentor at first. He worked in a completely different state. He worked for a whole different side of the company on business. He came across my content on YouTube and reached out to me. Now, when he reached out to me, y'all, I was still a retail sales associate. I was still a solution specialist. I was still in a store. But he came across my content. He said, Kiara, you got something in you. Kiara, you can transition into this role of person-to-person business account management role because I see you. You have potential to do this job well. Here's a sidebar. When I got into the business role, my mentor ended up reaching back out to me, and there were even a couple of things that I was able to share with him that helped me improve my sales. So this is all I'm saying. It is so key that you have a game plan. It is so key that you temperature check where you are often. Because here's the thing. One thing you'll never want to do, even if you come across my content and you binge watch so many of my videos, one thing you never want to do is stay in something longer than you're supposed to be there. Even if it's this job in particular, you may go into something completely different. It may not even be sales related. This is what I'm saying to you people. To everybody in the sound of my voice, I'm about to wrap this up. Have a plan. Have in mind what you want to see happen. And push for that. Okay? Push for it. Because the reality of it is I sincerely believe this. We already have the things we need to be successful. We really do. But it is a matter of getting some skin in the game. It's a matter of applying ourselves. And it's also a matter of finally really realizing that sometimes you get to the end of the road with something and knowing how to not stay in something that no longer serves you, that no longer builds you, that you have honestly just simply outgrown. So if you're in a position It could be entry level, you could be mid-management, you could be wherever, right? And maybe it's not even sales related. Temperature check where you are, okay? It's okay to pivot. It's okay to move forward. It's okay to transition. But always keep yourself in a position where you allow yourself to be aware of how you feel so that you can make the necessary transition and the necessary change. All right? Okay? All right, y'all. Look, to all of my new subscribers, thank you for taking the time to come across my content and to subscribe to me. To all of my returning, loyal, faithful subscribers, I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you for keeping this page going, because y'all know sometimes I be in and out, but I appreciate y'all for staying here and staying with me. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. If you like this video, go ahead and click the like button, share it with somebody, because, hey, we never know who may be educated, motivated, or inspired, all right? I'm your girl, Kiara Washington Speaks. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.